How you doing, guys? It's Clinton Young back for another video. This video is on building rapport, one of the most important things you can learn when you're going out to network with people. People do business with people they like and trust. You've got to know that. So the first thing you do when trying to connect with someone is to look for commonalities, look for those bridges, the things that are common and similar between the two of you, and comment on them or ask an insightful question about them. You know, that's a great hat, for example. Where'd you get it? Or did you go to SDSU if you see someone with an SDSU sweatshirt on? So did I. What year did you graduate? Boom, you're in there, you have an instant connection with people. So if there's nothing that you can find between you, or maybe you're on the phone with someone, for example, that you've never met, then you can use something that you feel will have a high probability of having a commonality, something about the weather or sports in the news or a company event. You know, if you're looking at networking with somebody in a specific company, you're obviously going to do your research, find out what's going on, something you might be interested in. Maybe they're doing a charity event, something like that. Maybe their CEO was in the news. You can always connect with somebody by something that's happening in the world, maybe a world event. Obviously, you want to stay away from politics and things like that, religion, but other things are fair game. Another common tool that you can use when you're networking is, if you remember F.O.R.M, F-O-R-M. Talk about their family, their occupation, their recreation, things they do for fun, right? And their motivation. What motivates them? What excites them? What inspires them? And you pick whichever one you feel is most relevant to the rapport that was built, and then use your intuition. And start asking questions about that. Get them talking. I said this in a previous video, people like to talk about themselves. They don't like to sit there and listen to someone else. They've got about a 10-second attention span. But you, on the other hand, you need to make sure that you are staying present with that person and listening for clues and commonalities that you can then flesh out and talk more about. Find out what the other person is passionate about. When you get them talking about something they're passionate about, like their family, recreation, things they love to do, things they're inspired by, their hobbies, you're in there. When you can get them talking about that, and you'll notice it because they'll start talking faster and more animated, kind of like I am right now. And what you're going to want to do to build rapport is match and mirror their movements, their gestures, their expressions, their voice tonality and their volume, their pitch. People do business with people they like and trust, like I said before. So think of it like their subconscious or unconscious mind likes you based on how similar you appear to them. And that'll make more sense when you watch the neuro-linguistic programming bonus video that I've created that talks about unconscious and conscious minds. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's why it's so important to get the other person talking. Maya Angelou has an amazing quote that I love to say, and I'm going to paraphrase it here. People don't always remember what you say to them. In fact, they rarely do. People don't remember even what you did, but they always remember how you made them feel. So your job is to connect with people through building rapport and truly caring about people, caring about helping them with zero personal agenda other than that. So stay tuned for a bonus video with more next level tips on building rapport. Create an excellent week.